What was your initial breakdown of the Keeper? Who, I mean, she was a queen for all intents. We know that now.
Yeah.
She was a Wraith Queen. And what did you infer just based on the script? And tell us about the audition.
Well, what was super exciting about this script is this character had never been seen before, and I was the queen.
The race had never been seen before.
That's what I mean. Like nothing, you know, they didn't exist. And so this is where great writing comes in. Like, you know, people can say, oh, I'm a great actor, and this is a great director, and the, you know, all of that works, but not in a silo. We need everybody. And so I can say, like, I created this sense that they were more reptilian. You know, like, I love that kind of idea. And James had the same sense. But where did we elicit that from? Is from the text. You know, the writing was so good that it just, again, it enabled us. And then the creativity of the masks and, you know, of the prosthetics, right? From the amazing creativity of the vision that they had for the race, for the Wraith, the Wraith race.
The Wraith race.
Oh my God. I love it, the Wraith race. And so I was able to elicit from that. The writing was super great. So I remember the audition came through, and I can't remember what it was for, like, must have been a Halloween costume or something, but I had this platinum blonde, like, egghead kind of looking wig that was very severe. And I've never, most of my auditions, I go in just wearing a black singlet and black, you know, tights, and I just do it. If I can't convey to you who I am without a costume, then to me, I'm not doing my job, right? And so I don't really dress up for auditions, but for some reason, I just felt like I wanted to really wash out any humanness in myself, you know? So I put no makeup on, and unlike what these are telling you right now, it's the lighting in here. I'm quite blonde, like no eyebrows, no eyelashes. So I put no makeup on, and then I had this really severe wig. So it just was like all cheekbones and jaw, you know? And then in the audition itself, I just really focused on the eyes, and because I felt like, again, from the writing, this is, everything is just, I'm just picking it up from the tight writing, was that this was like a predator prey, and I was the predator. And so it was all eye contact. And so that was the audition. And I will say, and somebody else could tell me different, but what my imagination told me was I didn't even get a call back. We did first auditions, and then I got the part. And so I'm not saying there weren't people in contention as well.
Right,
I'm sure there was other very talented. Yeah. There was no callback for that. And so I felt like they saw in me, or I was able to pull from the page at least something that they saw. And I'm not saying there wasn't other talented people in the mix or other things. I feel like I really was able to embody what they were trying to convey on the page. And that's how I got it. I'd like to say that's how I got it. Somebody else would be like, Martin would be like, oh no, she was the one, she was the tallest one.
That's funny. But no, I mean, that's a point. I don't think you've ever brought that up though, where you were the peak predator in the Pegasus Galaxy, as
yeah.
the Queen knew, as far as she was concerned. And I don't ever recall thinking about, you know, making piercing eye contact with your prey.
Yes. And
you know, like a snake would.
Yes, and so you see, you're starting to do it now. Like it's deductive reasoning, right? So you're like, if I am this, and if I am that, and all of it's being pulled from the dialogue, all of it's being pulled from the writing. It just makes, and then not having a precedent of what it was previously, the imagination just percolates, you know. And then to meet up with James and him intrinsically having the same sort of nuances as well, like,
and physicality probably.
That's the thing. And we were both like, this is amazing, you know, that we both picked up that. But that comes from great writing, right? Great storytelling,
great costuming, great makeup, and great actors.
This is a great act. See, it's all comes together, right? And so I don't think anything happens in a silo, you know, like I read it and then I imagined all of this. I was able to pull from set deck even, you know, walking into the set. And you're like, I was feeling that, like set deck. And here's a great example of that.
Mark Davidson, set decorator.
Thank you. You're awesome with all the names. I'm the worst with names.
Mark is brilliant.
Absolutely. And so I remember, you know, walking onto set for the Keeper, and she's devoured the skeleton, right? And so when I came on and I saw that full skeleton, and I pass Dan Payne, and I'm talking to Robert Patrick, who's behind me, and I saw that the skeleton there, and I just felt this taunting, like, this is going to be you. Like, I have all the power here. And I started to stroke the top of that skeleton, you know, and then it really highlighted like the fingers. But that just came from this. I wasn't in my trailer, like, you know, it'd be great. I didn't even know there was going to be it.
Right.
Yeah. You know, that sounded really gross. I was in my trailer and I wanted, do not clip that part out. I was in my trailer. I wanted to stroke a skeleton. Anyway.
Well, what you're telling him is, Robert Patrick, is you're next.
That's it. And it was like I was playing with and so, you know, as an actor, you use all the things that are around you. And because I was surrounded by so much talent, it was, I want to say it was easy to create this character, you know, because of everything that you're given, right? So yeah, those are my recollections of how she evolved, you know, how the queens and
how did you work to identify with a species or a character that is more or less like this guy back here, set up to be the epitome of absolute evil? I mean, these creatures absorb the essence of human beings.
You know, you literally just took us full circle, my friend, full circle, because the very first interview I ever did for Stargate was with you. It was at a sci-fi convention.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? And it was, you asked me about being evil. And I looked at you and said, I'm not evil. I'm just hungry. Do you remember?
Yes, I do now.
And I think you titled it Queen of the Hungry.
Yes, I did. That's right. Good recall. Right?
Yes, because I can't remember people's names, but yeah. Because as a character, as an alien, as a person, as a whatever, you never think your intentions are evil. You never think that.
Thanks for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. You can find the full live stream shows on our YouTube channel or visit dialthegate.com for the complete schedule. See you on the other side.